Hello everyone and welcome back to another game for our Spooky Halloween 2025 series. Today we are playing No, I'm Not a Human. A game where you have to identify who and who is not a human. I've watched a friend play this before, so I'm not going in completely blind, but I do know that I like this, so how about we jump straight in? Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah. I remember. We went to the beach. But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Here we are. Someone's at the door, and we better go open up. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So, let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun, and that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? Sure hope it's not true. Yeah, what's going on with the sun, my guy? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So, I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. How's your wife and daughter doing? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Alright, so something is going on in this world. Excuse me. And, we need to pretty much go through it. For now, though, let's just go to bed right here, the bedroom. You don't see my mouse right now, but you do see the highlights. There are some things you can interact with in every room. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. So let's just go to sleep right here. Close our eyes.
Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. The burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter.
Alright, yeah, so something bad's going on. We should go check out the kitchen, which I believe is here. There we go, there's our good old neighbor. Damn. So it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers in my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, and tell them someone is in the house with you. Yeah, why do we have to have other people with him? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So, choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any of your energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV is great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Alright, so what do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is to try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Oh, right. Almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write my number down. Write down my number. They just set up a line over there. 239222. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Alright, we can crack a beer. He did tell us to look out the window, but with the sun being as bright as it is, we can't look outside. I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind, he said. I'd better take a peek at night. So yeah, what we want to do is we're going to open the fridge up if we can, and we're going to take a beer. That just kind of automatically makes it nighttime. We'll do that so we can go to bed and proceed with the game. Alright, see you later, neighbor. Have a good night. There we go. Let us sleep the day away. It's nighttime, everyone. There's someone at the door, but you don't have to open right away. We can just look out the window first. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Alright, is he still in our kitchen? Hello? Better not go in right there. I'll check during the day. Alright, so he's probably over at the front then. You see a few teenagers out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Alright, all seems good over there. And what about this window? There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Well, we better get to the door then. It's probably our neighbor. Oh, hello.
Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight.
What's your dad's name?
You forgot his name? Oh, wait. You're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not.
You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. Let's see. Are you afraid of visitors?
I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. I've never seen one before. Are they scary? Do they hit you hard? If so, maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. Daddy told me to be careful, so I was super careful. I tiptoed over here real quiet. No one saw me.
Alright, I'll go get your dad for you.
Thanks. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye.
Or there's a dad. Alright. Sounds like the dad went home just fine. But there's another one at the door.
Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean any harm, don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in?
You're not a visitor, are you?
Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight hecking answer for asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar.
So why did they kick you out of your previous shelter?
I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there, and no one would have hecking noticed.
Alright, come on in, my guy.
Thank you.
Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. Alright, so you just kind of gotta see if you trusted people long enough to, like, let them in. And then, whether they're a visitor or not, you're gonna find out eventually.
Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. I was just so hot out today and the TV said we shouldn't go in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me?
Who are you?
I live out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked for Register at a local store at one point. I mean, I don't anymore. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with work.
So what will you do now?
Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out there with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all over soon, please.
Well, come on in. I've no reason to mistrust you right now, so...
Haha, thank you so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer, thank God.
Alright. Is that the last one, or do we get more? Oh, that's a heavy knock. Sheesh.
Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path to a pure new world. Behold the heckin' beams of blessing.
What?
Are you still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust, and greed has polluted this world, and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning, and it is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as righteous freaking ashes under its gaze.
So... we have to die?
Quite the contrary. Our sins will be purged. The sun itself may even cease to be, but we shall live. There will be no more death, no theft, and no greedy hacks who refuse to sell me what I want for a fair price. Can you imagine it? Do you see now why all of this is happening?
I think you should leave.
Were you just feigning ignorance about the sun? Well then heck you, I'll go save someone else. She a shithead, good frickin' bye.
Oh, that was kind of rude, don't you think? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay, in that case, we should just head back to bed and see what else is going on. Excuse me, there you go. Catch some sweeties.
Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomena we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor will be able to identify it with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up.
Alright, so we gotta make a good note of this. Perfect white teeth? Not good. And they also look like kinda off. Granted, everyone looks a little off in this game, but hey. Oh, that's my alarm. There you go.
Okay, our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather reports, but first, a message from our sponsors.
Okay, so we got a little bit more. We also have a radio here, so let's use that. To catch the signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold to the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't catch a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need to find the right knob. Okay, let's try it out. So we kind of just want to see if we can align the text to look normal. And we have a limited time to do this. Let's see. I don't think we got anything over here. Let's try this one. And now for a new program, yes, I am a visitor. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Okay. This is the timer, by the way, this line. Just send your photos to us by email to yesiam@humanverification.agency and we'll handle the rest. Okay, but please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Alright, so if we're wondering if there's someone's not a human, we can send something there. Alright, we have some doors that are askew. That means that there are people we let inside in here. So let's go. Hello, Mr. Tall Man. What is this? Toto. Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Let's see. I don't get it. Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought there was a rule. We're talking about the cross over there. But again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. Let's talk to the guy. Yes? Was there something you wanted? What did they throw at the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It messed us all up. Some crumbled under the stress. Some dove head first into the bottle. That was an explosion outside my house. Excuse me. I'm trying to make a video here. Are we gonna have visitors for real? Alright. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop heckin' blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother?" Alright, so I want to test you. What do you want to check? I want to see your teeth. Yeah, please. Okay, take a look, take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Those are some pretty nice teeth, but are they really white? I don't know. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. I'm gonna leave him alone for now. He might be a visitor, he might not. There's someone in the closet here as well. Why are you just laying there, lady? Is there anything in here can I interact with? Oh, the top box is here. He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years. Still can't make up my mind. Alright, lady. Heh, I hope this all ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into my bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommates had friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room and found out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a little peek quiet-like and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly, some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. Come, have a seat in the kitchen." And he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear, and then, I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Alright, so something pretty nasty happened. Oh, I do want to check your teeth, by the way. Show me those beautiful pearls. Wait, you're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just have my teeth fixed. Though if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Yeah, she's got some real pearly whites there. Those are beautiful. I don't know. She's someone who can't keep a real job. She probably doesn't have dental. I do not trust this lady. I'm gonna pull out the gun. I'm a visitor? How? How? It can't be! Oh my god, I was chased out of my home, fired from a job, and now I'm gonna run out of my own head. No, I don't trust you. Shoot her. I'm scared of dying. Oh, wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Yep, I got an achievement just now. Not on my watch. It says, identify a visitor and take action. So we made the right choice. We did leave a little bit of a mess in there, though, so... Yeah. As you can see, they can be just about anyone. How about we call our neighbor 239222? 239222. Call. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you should really start thinking about it. Got any questions? Let's see. You talking to people too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Other questions? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best not to jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Let's see. How'd you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky. Stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's that food delivery service, For Rest. Don't know that number, but you'll catch it on the TV or the radio ads. Alright, bye-bye. Take care. Okay. So we're doing great so far. I'm thinking of just going on until we lose or win the game. So let's go to bed and enter the night. Alright, it is nighttime again. Let's check out the windows first before we go to the door. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Alright, so at least they get to play outside a little bit. What do you got through this? Oh. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. We should probably call someone for that, right? Let's see. Oh, hello there. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It is as though the flesh is the wrong size for the body. You can't see the eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Yeah, I don't like the look of that guy. I'm kind of wondering. Oh, I cannot use the phone right now. All right, let's go check the door.
Enough! Stop fidgeting and stand still! Hello, could you please help us?
What happened?
I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days.
Where did your other kids go?
I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I don't want to go to this house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete butthole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing for me now is finding my kids.
Alright, come on in then. Finally, a moment of rest.
Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise.
I don't think she's gonna be out of here by tomorrow. Another visitor?
I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you?
Huh?
I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the how or the why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations.
Okay. And?
There are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the cycle, make the change of the endless cycle. Do you understand?
Alright, come on in.
Ah, delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There is a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house.
Alright. That seems about right. Anyone else? There you go.
Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in?
Don't bang on my door.
Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know. Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall.
Did you just walk off a job?
Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore anyway. Folks stopped caring about proper send-offs, I tell ya. Son'll cremate the corpses anyway, and these nights, we're too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us, just like we nurtured it. Anyway, I quit. To heck with it. I'm done.
Well, alright, I'm kind of full right now, guys, so...
Oh, for crying out loud. Maybe I can give you something. What'll it take to get me in? Kombucha? How's that?
I don't take bribes. Bribes are bad.
How we? You break your back digging all day, every day, your whole damn life, and for what? You come home and it's empty. Then the visitors come knocking, or worse, they're already inside just waiting for you. I've heard the story. Somebody steps out, come back home, and boom, show's over. I'm gonna dig a deep hole and I ain't leaving it ever again.
Alright, well sorry, I have to turn some people down. Looks like there's no one else coming right now. Let's go to sleep and talk to the people that are left over here. Sleepy time. Smells like someone died tonight.
Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that the site helps identify visitors who have crawled out from the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads.
Alright. Dirty fingernails. I feel like dirty fingernails are, like, not really that great of a thing to look at. Because, you know, everyone could have dirt on their fingernails from all kinds of things. Where is the right thing? Oh boy, I can't see. Almost. Don't let this dill cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of spirit aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Well, we kind of missed most of that, didn't we? Okay, well, let's go check out the different rooms. Someone's dead here. Tall man died. That ain't good. The bags are, him, by the way. Just so you know. That's, not good, huh? Hello there. It's stuffy in here. You okay? How's the kid? Oh, he's tired like me. He's shy around new people too, so he's being extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff these days. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them all into this, but it's too late to change any of that now. Alright, fair enough. Let's check out one of the other people first before we do some tests. Oh, hello. Sheesh. Want a reading? How do you know so much about me? What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I am simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened, but never spoke. You know what they say. If Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. Okay. I kind of like her. She's cute. Let's see. Hello? Alright, she died. I forgot. Anyone in here? Okay, so the fact that someone died in the house, like tall and ugly over there, means that either one of these people might be a visitor. So, how about we check their teeth first? We need to test you. Go ahead. I want to see your teeth. Oh, that's really white. You know, I'm not gonna risk it. You know, I never used to care much about them. I just didn't have the time, but now I regret that. What do you mean? You didn't care for them. They look perfect. I'm gonna kill you. My gums have been bleeding when I brush my teeth. Started last week. And look, they're still yellow. How could I not smoke with kids like these? I don't know, man. They are not yellow. They are perfectly white. Die. Finally, peace and quiet. No one's going to badger me anymore. Alright. I don't know where the kid is. Is the kid okay? Are you just hanging out here now? Alright, what about you? Show me those pearly whites. Oh, darling. I knew your energy would resist. But let us do your test. I shall see right through you anyway. Alright, show me your teeth. Well, take a look. That's a lot of teeth, by the way. And they are really, really white. Our inner cosmos is reflected in the eyes, not the teeth. Do you wish to see their destiny in them? I don't know, man. Those are some real pearly whites. I'm gonna shoot her. You wish to shoot me because of my teeth? Surely you can sense it's not me. No, Mars and Venus is simply a quarrel. Sorry. If you kill me, you'll be doomed too. Yeah, you know, I didn't trust... their teeth were way too white. That was not okay. Like, those were perfect ass teeth. Psychics. 777460. Alright. 777. Oh, wait, that's the dudes who thing, right? Let me just talk to him anyway. I don't know who psychics are. Let's call. Hello. Okay, visitor removal specialist. Who are you? What do you mean? I see, you're avoiding my question. Seems the visitor spirit has already begun to take root inside of you. Now listen carefully, you don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? No. Why should I? Oh, that explains a lot. You're not on good terms with your house spirit. That's why the visitor spirit came, but no worries, we can work with this. Do you have a personal computer at home? No. Okay, so Alt F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? No. Then don't start, not even kombucha. Otherwise, it'll be easier for the spirits to claim your body. Even one sip and the mycelium could have started growing inside you and taking control of your body like a puppet. Phew, it's not a simple case, not simple at all. Alright then, last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your home? Yes. Ah, that explains it. It's not a visitor spirit. It's a spectral spirit, a dead person's soul. And unfortunately, specters aren't exactly my area of expertise. You'll need an exorcist for that. They'll help you. I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do. Goodbye. Okay. Consultation fee will be charged. Oh, come on! I thought the call was free. If you watch the ad carefully, the fine print did state that the initial call is a small consultation charge. How would you rate your experience today? 5 stars. Thank you. Your feedback is very important to us. Goodbye. Okay. I guess we did that. Let's call the neighbor, see what he has to say. Hey neighbor. You saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risk her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my soul. She's my whole world. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Alright, be careful, okay? Thanks, you take care too. Man, some things are getting pretty intense out here. I can't look outside, right? Alright, well, then let's go to bed. We killed a couple of people again. Man, I hope we did the right thing. You never really know. Alright, nighttime once more. Let's check out these windows. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Well, it seems like they're working hard already. Let's check out and see what's here. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left out to rot there. Alright, hold on, man. I got one window to check. Whoa. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for the FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down the creepy visitor. Alright. Let's go check it out. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself there. I like it. Okay, I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. I know you're alone. I just wanted to see if you'd lie or not. I'll let myself in. Whoa, 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 whoa. I guess we should have let someone live after all. Oh no. This is it. Even days later, the house remains empty. Everyone avoids it like a dark omen. More rumors swirl than the number of those who ever called it home. The house, just like the final traces of its owner, has been lost to time. No relatives ever came to collect what was left behind. The homeowners simply vanished, as if they had never existed at all. Everything that belonged to them is lost, worn away, or forgotten. Why do people disappear so completely? Once death finds you, the proof you ever existed begins to fade almost immediately. Belongings, creations, thoughts, memories, emotions, all dissolve into the void. There is no more you, only nothingness. As if you were never a part of this world to begin with. Yes, I'm alone. Let him in. That's the achievement we just received. I suppose I shouldn't have killed everyone. That way we would have been able to go on for longer, because now there was no one to help me from that guy. That's the name of the game, however. You can try again. You can try and make sure you survive the entire ordeal of this, but this is where we are going to end the episode right now. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope to see you again here tomorrow for some more spooky Halloween games. But until then, bye-bye!